to Wakey Wakey and time for Wakey.
Time to Wakey Wakey and time for Wakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja bichuela y cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring. En el piso yo que
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
Oh yeah. Good morning. We are live. It is Monday morning, guys. Let's get the crap out of our throats. Let's get going. It's time to kick this week in the balls, guys. That's right. Let's wake up. Let's get going. Welcome to the 7:10 a.m. Manic Monday show, guys. I am your host, and what this is the craziest, the wackiest, the wildest Monday morning show. Just a morning show, period, guys. It is Monday morning, and it is the 7:10 a.m. Wakey Wakey Morning Show, guys. Hopefully everyone's doing good out there. Hey, Nimrod Baked, how you doing, buddy? We got a bunch of people up in here this morning. Brian's Bong over on Twitter. Nice. We got a bunch of people. It is Manic Monday, guys. I did not want to wake up. It's cold. It's probably the last, cold front we're going to have for the year, guys. Knock on wood. Hopefully we get one more. But chances are this is the last cold front. Spring times are coming, and good times are coming, guys. It's spring break out there for a lot of people. And we're going to spring break it this week here on the dailydank.com, guys. As I spit everywhere and I do our thing. We're going to talk all sorts of fun stuff today, guys. We are talking old school snacks today on the show, guys. We're talking snacks from the 80s, snacks from the 90s, things that you forgot about, guys. Remember Squeeze-Its? Who remembers? Sorry about my voice today, guys. It's been hitting the bong too hard. But who remembers Squeeze-Its? I mean, we're going to cover things like that, guys. They were like a juice or like a fruit punch in a bottle that was plastic, and you would squeeze it and it would come out. Who remembers that, man? Who remembers that? Let's get dabbing some white truffle diamonds. Nice. Let's do it. I'm ready to hit the river, Mojave Martian. Yeah, it's getting that time, man. I'm sure Mojave Martian knows this. Anyone who grew up here on the Colorado River will know this, that we don't really enter the river until about May. Even then, it's still cold as hell, man. That river gets freezing. We wait until it's like 110 degrees outside before we jump in. I remember we went to New Mexico. It was on our Route 66 trip, me and my son. And we went to the Blue Hole in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And this is an artesian well that divers go down. It's a natural artesian well. It goes down, I mean, hundreds of feet. And there's a cliff that you can jump in. It's not very high, but as it says, it being a natural well, people were like, oh man, it's so cold, burr. So before I jump in, I'm up there and I'm like, oh man, it's going to be cold. All right, it's going to be Colorado River cold. And I jump in and it's nice, man. Nothing is as cold. Well, the Antarctic. But nothing is as cold as the Colorado River, guys. Best part of that story is, so when we went on the trip, I have a hairy back. I'll admit it. I'll admit it live on the air. Don't clip that, guys. But I have a hairy back. My bald spot has seemed to run down my back, and now the hair is sticking to my back. But so, when I go out places, sometimes I'm going to go to the river. If I'm going to go swimming, I'll shave my back. Big secret, guys. But this time in particular, I only shaved half of it. I had forgot. And so I'm standing up there with my shirt off, and I'm getting ready to jump in this artesian well thing. And I realize as I jump, oh shit, half my back is shaved. I'm going to become a meme. Someone's going to take my picture of half back shaved guy, and it's going to go viral, and I'm going to be all over the place. But it didn't happen, thank God, because the river water comes from the bottom of the lake where the light doesn't. Hey, look at Lonnie. Look at Lonnie. I saw you in the river, and I thought I was beaver swimming by. I've been mistaken for the Yeti, guys. That's right. Famous incident. I I was going to the bathroom on the side of the river, and I popped out, and people were like, "Look, it's the Yeti! Look, it's the Yeti!" And that was the first Yeti sighting here in Bullhead City, Arizona, guys. Oh man, it's gonna be a good week. It's going to be a great week, guys. We're going to have a good time. Let's kick this. Let's kick the tires and start the fires. Start the fires and kick the tire. Light the fires, kick the tires. Whatever the saying is, guys, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to get into the what's quaking, what's shaking, and what's baking news out there, guys. A lot of you guys want to know the lottery, guys. Mega Millions was at $1 billion just about. Did anyone win? All right, guys, the jackpots for the two national lotteries are at a combined $1.9 billion this week, guys. Monday's Powerball jackpot is at $800 million after no one hit all six number on Saturday, guys. Today, get on down there. Just get these tickets, $800 million. Woo! And then a winning ticket was purchased that hit 2.4 million. That hit the 5 out of the 6. That was in LA. That was sold. There was no Powerball jackpot winner in Michigan, so that one's worth. There was no Powerball jackpot winner, but one lucky ticket was purchased on January 1st, worth a whopping $842 million just for. Wow, what is it? 6 of the 7, 5 of the 6. Wow. Tuesday's Mega Millions is worth $1.1 billion, guys. 1.1 Tuesday Mega Millions. Let's get in. Let's get in on this, guys. $1.1 billion. So you're gonna walk away after taxes with more than $500 million, guys. Woo! That's if you win by yourself, though. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, guys. Someone from Riverside County won $750,000 on Friday. Yeah, guys. So I would suggest get out there, man. You can't win if you don't play. It's $1 or something like that. Go out there and see what you remember. Your old friend Brian. Remember your old friend Brian if you win, guys. Oh, my nephew's hair goes from the top of his head down to his back, up his nose. I always call him a hobbit because his hairy toes. Chris O'Keene, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, man. So the lottery, guys, I would get in on that for sure. What else we got clicking? TikTok bill faces uncertain fate in the Senate, guys. Certain senators are trying to ban TikTok. Claiming that it is a Chinese spy tool. The young voices in the message left for North Carolina Senator Tom Tills were laughing, but the words were ominous. Okay, listen. If you ban TikTok, I will find you and shoot you, one said, giggling, taking over young voices in the background. I'll shoot you and I'll find you and I'll cut you into pieces. Wow. Tillis' office says it receives around 1,000 calls about TikTok since the House passed. Like, I get it. You like TikTok, but my God, man, you can't call. I don't care how old you are, man. Like, you can't call a senator's office and be like, I'm going to kill you. Just go fake fall in a couple store and settle for a couple tickets. There you go. I'll settle right now for 2 Powerball tickets. Oh, man. John Phantom is token a 510 cartridge. Nice, nice. You know what? I gotta find. I keep seeing these blinker challenges for the vape that and I don't know if it's just like if they're using a certain kind of vape or if it's a different, like if people are just not as an addict as I am. So what the challenge is, you give two people a vape cart, THC vape cart, and they hit it until the blinker light goes off. That's every time for me. I don't know about you guys, but that's every time for me. So I kind of want to do these challenges and stuff. Oh, okay, guys. We got emergency news here. Rosie has got to go to the bathroom. We'll be right back after this Rosie poop break, guys. We'll be right back.
Rosie the bulldog, she's quite a sight, running around the park with all that honey. When nature calls, she knows what to do. Take a little break just to see it through. Rosie the bulldog, she's got style, doing the business with a happy smile. On a little adventure before we resume. Waiting for Rosie, just a quick interlude. Look at the bulldog, wagging her tail, perfectly mischief in her eyes without fail. She struts around the park with pride, searching for that perfect spot far and wide. Rosie's on a mission, won't you take a seat? The show's on break, for Rosie does what bulldogs need. Her little act of nature, will patiently await for when the curtain flies and the show resumes its stay. Nothing much to learn here. Rosie the bulldog, oh so sweet, takes her time when it's time to meet. She waddles around, playing with her toys, but there's one thing she must do, and it brings her such joy. Rosie's on the bridge, she's doing her thing, pooping outside where the birds all sing. The show will go on, but we'll patiently wait, for Rosie's done pooping, it's worth the wait. This is the time where Rosie poops, this is the time where she tries to snoop. She hold up the show, but we don't know how old she will be, but she prays it comes out string free.
Oh, sorry, guys. Rosie got distracted barking at the road construction guy. So give us just one more second, guys. One more second. Good girl, Rosie. Good girl. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm wearing pants, just so everyone knows. Wearing pants today. She's so funny, man. It's like my kid. She goes out there, she's barking at the road construction workers. They're changing pipe fittings or something today. And she comes back all proud, like, I barked at him, Dad, just like you. I told him. Did you hear about the girl who went into the police station yesterday at 7 p.m. and got into a fight with the cop and grabbed his gun and shot herself? Whoa! I didn't hear about that. Holy moly. I hear blinkers can bring metal out of the cartridge. So is a blinker something different? So like, I feel so old. I got to ask you guys this. So I thought a blinker was just like the regular vape cart that when it is just blink. Is a blinker something different? John Phantom would know. He's the inside man. The inside man. All right, what else we got here, guys? So TikTok. I don't know. I don't know about that one, guys. Might get banned. Let's see. What else we got? Severe geomatic storm impacting Earth, guys. This is what the NOAA says. What to know? A major geomatic storm is impacting Earth on the NOAA Space Weather Prediction Center, said on Sunday afternoon. The U.S., however, may not see the aurora commonly associated with the celestial events. Saturday, the SWPC issued a geomatic storm watches through Monday as a coronal mass ejection was on track to impact Earth at this time. The agency said the geomatic storms could reach G2 moderate or G3 strong strength. However, Sunday, the SWPC warned the storm had reached severe G4 conditions. It could change into Monday. I don't know what the fuck any of this means, man. I just got used to tornadoes. What do we got? What do we got? Space tornadoes coming? What is this? What is a coronal mass ejection? A coronal mass ejection, or CME, is an explosion of plasma magnetic material from the sun that can reach Earth in as little as 15 to 18 hours. According to NASA, CMEs can create currents in the Earth's magnetic fields that send particles to the North and South Pole. When those particles interact with oxygen and nitrogen, they create the northern lights. Oh, wow, we learn something every day, guys. Essentially, the sun shooting magnets out into space, the program coordinator said. Seasoned space weather forecaster previously told Nexstar the magnet impacts Earth's magnetic field and we get this big interaction. The interaction is known as geomatic storm, and the strength of which will impact how far south the northern lights will be visible. You know, that's on my bucket list, man, is the Northern Lights. I definitely want to get that done sooner than later, man. I got to see that. I haven't hit a vape this year. Whoa, that's good, Lonnie. That's good. I don't do, man, my voice. I don't do a lot of vaping. I'm a flower guy, as you can tell from my voice this morning. Yes, the Rosie song sticks in your head, kind of like the hot dog song. Rosie's on a mission. I catch myself, Rosie the Bulldog, oh so sweet. I'll sing that to her just constantly throughout the house. Rosie the Bulldog, oh so sweet. Let's see what else we got cracking. Oh, this is a big one. Lonnie, I don't know why this reminded me of you. I have no idea. As soon as I heard this, maybe because the brothers thing, I thought of Lonnie. I don't know. So California, guys, man dead and brother injured after mountain lion attack. Check this out. A 21-year-old man is dead and his 18-year-old brother was injured after a mountain lion reportedly attacked them in Northern California on Saturday. This attack happened shortly after 1 p.m. in Georgetown, about 50 miles north of Sacramento. The 18-year-old was able to call for help after being attacked while hunting for shed antlers with his brother. The sheriff office said that the crews found he had suffered traumatic injuries to his face. The 18-year-old had also become separated from his brother, whom emergency crews immediately began searching for when they arrived. The El Dorado County Sheriff said crews ultimately found the mountain lion crouching near the 21-year-old. Officers fired at the animal, which then fled in the area. Authorities rushed to provide aid to the man, but he was deceased. The 18-year-old was sent to the hospital and expected to be okay. The sheriff office said wardens and trappers from the county and the state were able to find the mountain lion and dispatch it. According to the El Dorado County Sheriff, the last fatal mountain lion attack that took place in the area was 30 years ago. Last year, a mountain lion wreaked havoc on Loomis, about 20 miles west of Georgetown, killing several residents' livestock. Yeah, man, seasons change, people change. That's right, with the weather change, man. Not just seasonal, but like global warming. Just things are different. You're seeing these animals coming down, man. For whatever reason, Lonnie, they fired at the animal in the mist. They were Imperial troopers. Yeah, it reminded me of you for some reason, Lonnie. Like, I could see you being attacked by a mountain lion out hiking for some reason. Lonnie gets into some shit. Just Lonnie goes out for a stroll. Next thing you know, he's got the cops and FBI, cigarette smugglers chasing him. You never know what Lonnie's going to get into, guys. Why was it crouched over the body? Was it eating it? That's good. No, hell no. And then his poor brother, man. I mean, mountain lion scatters. You scatter, right? Mountain lion comes at you. Oh, that's gotta be Oh, man, poor guys, poor young kids, too, man. That's crazy. All right, last one, guys. Last one. Psychiatrist in California taken for more than $1 million by a crook. A 62-year-old money manager was sentenced to nearly 8 years in state prison for stealing more than $1 million from a practicing psychiatrist in Thousand Oaks. Prosecutors said the Ventura County District Attorney's Office said that David Howard Sneer, not David Howard Thornton, our buddy Art the Clown, a resident Whittler. Oh, I'm a resident Whittler. Like, is this some dude who whittles? No, Whittler is the name of the town. Gained access to the victim's financial accounts after an agreement to manage the doctor's business affairs. Between 2014 and 18, Snyder employed more than 13 different schemes to illegally siphon money off the psychiatrist, using much of the cash to purchase luxury goods and services for himself and his fiancée, including first-class travel, entertainment, and cosmetic surgery. Getting surgeries done. As well as payments on like health insurance, rent, car payments, tuition. So he's just stealing money and spending it. By August 2018, the victim grew suspicious that he was stealing from him and hired a certified public accountant to uncover how much money he'd been swindled out of. 2 months later, the Bureau's investigation looking into the matter in 2020 used a in-house forensic accountant to track the purchases. Wow, $1 million, man. You can't trust anyone these days, guys. You cannot trust anyone these days. Crazy, crazy. It looks like we're going to get a couple more days of cold front coming in, guys. And then we're going to have springtime, guys. It's going to start getting happy Monday, Pamela. Congrats on the win. Pamela, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. How you doing out there? What's life looking like for you this morning? All right, guys, so that was your Wakey Wakey, what's shaking, what's baking news. Let's get into shout-out, guys. Who wants to do some roll call? If you want to get shouted out, just throw up a comment. We'll shout you out. Here we go, guys.
For the Danksters, it's 7:10 a.m. Rise and shine, it's time to slam, break the mold. Rebel from the north, Danksters unite, let's raise a storm. D-A-N-K, we're here to play, loud and proud, we won't obey. 7:10 a.m., we'll rock your day. Danksters assemble, never fade away.
That's right, Danksters. Let's assemble, never fade away. We got Rosie Key, the lovely, the sweet, the talented Rosie Key. How you doing this morning, Rosie? We got Lonnie in the house. How you doing, buddy? He's the first thumb. He was the first one to give me a thumbing on this Monday morning. We got Brian's Broken Bong over on Twitter. Good morning, good morning. Oh, man, we got Fight for Freedom, Chantel. Got you this time, Chantel. How was your weekend? How are you and Russ doing out there? What did you guys smoke this weekend? Let me know. We got Nimrod's Baked. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's get some dabbing, some truffle diamonds. Hell yeah. We got the Mojave Martian in the house, ready for the river, man. It's time for the river. Shit, the river stays cold with all the snows. Still cold in August. You know what my favorite Mojave Martian is? And I'm sure you've done this. We've all done this. Where you put your feet in, and then you gradually kind of go to your ankles, and you get to and then your knees, and you get to a point where you're like, I'm just going to fucking do it. And you jump in, and your whole body like seizes up because it's so damn cold. Yeah, summertime in Mojave County, guys. The river, nice. Yeah. It stays cold, but when it's 120 out, that cold feels pretty damn good. We got Supernova Mike in the house. We got Lonnie. We got John Phantom, my buddy. Token of 510 cartridge, some melon punch. That sounds fire. $10 from the dispensary. Damn, that's a fire deal. Fire. We got Supernova. Saw you in the river. Thought it was a beaver swimming. Chris Zucchini. What's happening, my friend? What is happening? We got, who else we got? Lonnie, just go fake fall. We got Tim W., the last cowboy in the house, guys. Oh, man, we got Trevor. Got a bunch of people up in here this morning, guys. Pamela, how you doing this morning? How you doing? Roll call with the Barbosa band. That is right. Got a ton of people. Teresa Deller, how you doing this morning, Teresa? Are you gonna win the $1 billion? We got Powerball, man. The $1 billion. This is crazy. Have you ever gone ice blocking down a grassy knoll? No, but that sounds amazing. Sounds like a broken arm or a femur bone, but that sounds amazing. All right, guys, we are going to get into a little thing I like to call Today in History, guys. Let me wet my whistle first. All right. Let's get into a little something I like to call Today in History, guys. If we don't know the past, we're doomed to repeat it. So we take a look at the past. We celebrate birthdays. We celebrate times in history. We recognize times in history, even if we're not celebrating them. But this is all brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. And #1 cannabis superstore in all the land, guys. That's right. Gearing up for 420, guys. It's a coming. And it's a coming quick. Wait till you see the deals. Wait till you see what's cooking. Speaking of deals, head on over to the dailydank.com and check out those wild weekend drops, wild weekly drops headed into the week, guys. Save some green on some green only at the Healing Center in Needles, guys. All right, let's get into this. Today in history.
Today in history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, guys. Today in history, brought to you by the Healing Center. Let's get into this, guys. We got some birthdays to shout out first out here, guys. Let's do this thing. All right. First birthday up, guys, is the soulful Aretha Franklin. That's right, guys. Aretha Franklin, the queen. American singer, was born in 1942. Unfortunately, she died in 2018 at age 76 in Detroit, Michigan. But wow, what a talent. What a powerful woman. Great. We got Waldem Kitschko, Ukrainian boxer, was born the same year as me, 76. Klitschko. Oh, the guy, Klitschko, the boxer. I was like, I never saw his first name before. He was like the dominant champ for a long time. And he's my age. Who would have known? 1965, American actress Sarah Jessica Parker. Robert the Bruce named, King of Scotland. Nice. Sarah Jessica Parker. Sex and the City was born, guys. Footloose. She played the sexy girl next door in Footloose, guys. 1947, Elton John. Elton John was born. Man, this is a talented group of birthdays today. And then Gloria Steinem, American feminist, political activist, and editor. It's her birthday too, guys. It's her birthday too. Let's celebrate. She's born on a day with a lot of freaking people. Jim Lovell, American astronaut, was born on this day, guys. Gloria Steinem, American feminist, we just talked about that, was born on this day. Jack Ruby, the man who killed Oswald, guys. Jack Ruby. Maybe we should go into some Jack Ruby conspiracies, man. That's a good one. Hey, back to Retro. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. I was just thinking about you, man. I was just literally thinking about you. And hopefully I was thinking about your training. Hopefully it's going well. Hopefully you're starting your good job. Or, I mean, you already got a job. But, the tasks at hand with the job. Guys, go check out Back to Retro. He's got a freaking awesome review up today. They go Back to Retro. They review old school movies. It's freaking hilarious, man. These guys' interaction. Go check it out, guys. You won't be disappointed. Check out the Mod Squad. Having good time over there. Always fun over at the Mod Squad, guys. Let's see. Ernest Borlaug, American scientist, was born on this day, guys. Flannery O'Connor, American writer, was born. Danica Patrick, American race car driver was born on this day. David Lean, British director and cinematographer, was born. And our buddy, our favorite Hungarian composer, Bela Bartok, was born today, guys. Matthew Barney, American artist, was born today. A few others, but I don't think there's anyone really. Beverly Cleary, we'll give her, American author, was born today. We'll give her a shout out. And our famous French general, Thomas Alexander Dumas, some call dumbass, was born today, guys. And those were your birthdays today, guys, on Today in History. My grandmother was Welsh, that Irish couldn't swim. Her last name was Neil, which is champion in Irish. Nice, nice. What do we got? Oh, yeah. Today in History, guys. Robert the Bruce, crowned King of Scotland. Robert the Bruce crowns King of Scotland at Scone in this day in 1306. Freed Scotland from English rule, winning decisive battle over Buckingham and confirming Scottish independence. Nice, nice. This was after a few years after William Wallace, right? And that whole deal, the Braveheart, I know it's all, they threw some drama in there, but yeah, it's, I still trip out, man, to think that William Wallace was dismembered. So they cut off his arms, cut off his legs, cut off his head, just tore him up, and then they planted him on the London Bridge. They put his head on one spike, they put his torso on another, and they made sure that people knew they weren't to be messed around with. That same bridge is now in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Maybe we should go and do like a ghost thing on it or something. That'd be kind of cool. I know Ghost Adventurers did, and they called it a portal to hell, but they call everything a portal to hell over there. But yeah, that'd be really cool, man. That's a big deal. Robert the Bruce, nice. Moments, more events, guys. In 2021, American children's author Beverly Cleary, whose books included the Ramona series, died at age 104. That's a big bucket of win. Accomplished author, and she lived to 104. Oh my God, that's a big bucket of win. In 2002, 6.1 magnitude earthquake struck the Hindu Kush region of the northern Afghanistan, causing more than 1,000 deaths. 1975, King Faisal of Saudi Arabia was shot but to death by his nephew. That's crazy. 1965, Sarah Jessica Parker, who is perhaps best known for her role in Sex and the City, was born. And Footloose. Don't forget Footloose. Their pudding is a portal to hell. That's a good one, John. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I love me some pudding too, but not that pudding. 1965, Martin Luther King Jr. and other civil rights activists completed their march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama. 2 previous marches have been halted by local police. 1957, the Treaties of Rome were signed, establishing a European Community and European Atomic Energy Committee. 1947, British singer, composer, and pianist Sir Elton John, who was known for his popular music and a stylistic showmanship, was born. Happy birthday, Elton John. Nice. Big bucket of win. 1934, American feminist activist Gloria Steinem, leading advocate for women's liberation, who had helped found M's magazine, was born. Didn't she run for president, Gloria Steinem? I want to say she ran for president a few years back. 1918, French composer Claude Debussy, whose works were a seminal force in music in the 20th century, died at age 55. Wow, that was early. 1911, a fire at the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory, the Shirtwaist Factory in New York City, killed 146 people, prompting the creation of the health and safety legislation. I would say so. 1911, man, it must have just been the Wild West. Anything went. 1881, Hungarian composer Bela Bartok was born in Hungary. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of the town. 1807, the British Parliament abolished slave trade in the British West Indies. That was in 1807. 1655, Dutch mathematician and astronomer Christian Huygens discovered Titan, the largest moon of Saturn. 1305, the Arena or Scarabini chapel containing frescoes by Gatto was guys know it was blessed in Italy. There we go. According to tradition, Venice was founded in 1451 on this day, guys. Venice, not Venice Beach, Venice, Italy. All right, there's pudding is the portal to hell. All right, guys. So that was your Today in History. Go check out the dailydank.com if you want some more news and excitement in your life, guys. All right. All right, guys. We're going to get into the meat and potatoes, the main course, the big chimichanga of the show, guys. We are getting into snacks that are discontinued from the 80s, from the 90s. We're talking Gushers. Who remembers Gushers? Hang on 1 second here, guys. All right, discontinued snacks from the 80s. All right, we're going to go 70s and 80s on this one, guys. You're going to be old school, guys. You're going to see some stuff in here that you have forgotten about for many, many, many years. Ecto Cooler. Who remembers with Ghostbusters coming? Oh, we haven't talked about Ghostbusters yet, man. I have not seen it yet, guys. I'm going to get ready to go see it this week sometime. I did watch Roadhouse, and we're going to have the full review. Me and Rosie. Rosie was, if you guys didn't see the post, Rosie was watching Roadhouse this weekend, thinking of her days when she was a bouncer at the bar. She started having flashbacks, guys. So Ghostbusters came out, mixed reviews, but I mean, anytime you do a reboot of something, they're going to get weird. What did you think of Roadhouse? What did you think of it, Back to Retro? I enjoyed it. You know, not to give any spoilers, but I liked it. I think they did it right. They didn't take themselves too seriously. There's a lot of throwbacks. A lot of it's not too different from the original, but it's different enough to make it its own movie. I liked it. We'll get in more in the review. I don't want to give no spoilers, but yeah, we got the review for Roadhouse, guys. Jake Gyllenhaal. All right, let's get into this, guys. We are talking 90s snacks that are discontinued, 80s and 90s, or 70s and 80s, guys. Snacks that are discontinued. Here we go. So what do we got first? All right, first up, guys, the Hi-C Ecto Cooler. People still buy these and drink them. The memorable beverage was launched as a cross-promotion with the movies Ghostbusters in 1989, when Hi-C rebooted the classic citrus cooler as a bright green drink featuring the film's Slimer character. It briefly became an honor of Ghostbusters Afterlife, which debuted in November 2021, but it's no longer available. Good news, though. Fans figured out how to make their own using Tampico Citrus Punch and Minute Maid Lemonade. Oh, we might have to make that on the show, guys. Who's down for that? Who wants to make some Ecto Cooler? That'd be kind of cool. Green Hawaiian Punch is like it. Nice. It was fun, more fun than the original. Hated McGregor. I'm gonna tell you, you know what? You're not wrong, Back to Retro. I think you just have to take it with a grain of salt. Like, his acting was different. I didn't know, his acting was different. Let's just say that. All right, guys. Hubba Bubba. Bubble Blast. Who remembers Hubba Bubba? Remember the old school Hubba Bubba commercials? It was like a Western town. Hubba Bubba. Howdy, stranger. You eating Hubba Bubba. We're going to have to watch that before we end this. In the 70s, brightly colored bubble gum came in big cubes kids loved. The popularly faced competition from Bubblicious. in the 80s. Originally discounted, but Mars bought Wrigley and rebranded it in tape form. Oh, so it became the tape. Oh, that makes sense. Hubba Bubba, guys. Bubble Blast. Nice. All right, what else we got? Who remembers Swanson TV dinners, man? Oh my God. This is before microwaves. This is, you would actually put this in the oven. I remember these. I remember begging my mom. My mom didn't want to make this. My mom wanted to make real food. You know, my mom, it's a TV dinner. It has the word TV in it. Oh my God. This is what you eat when you're watching too much TV. He was like a cartoon character. Jake Gyllenhaal was awesome, though. Really enjoyed his character. Remember to watch out for that damn croc. Yeah, you know what? I love the way we'll talk about that. Man, the writing in it was pretty good. Jake Gyllenhaal's performance was good. I like how different it was. We'll talk more about that, but back to retros, right? Conor McGregor was like a cartoon character, man. So yeah, TV dinners, the Swansons were so good, but major part that was being heated in the oven rather than an old microwave. Yeah, because these were metal, so you had like the tin tray, and so you had to put them in the oven. And remember, that was the big deal, was the dessert. Look at the dessert up there, the apple cake cobbler. What? You can make a dessert at the same time? Oh my God. Yeah, TV dinners, man. A turkey or fried chicken dinner encased in foil was where it was at in the 70s. You had to perform surgery to extract the peas and carrots baked into the fruit cobbler and then lay between the potatoes and the vegetables. They were a staple dinner for Friday nights ahead of the Brady Bunch. Oh, man. Yeah, that is true. You always would get your peas and potatoes in with your freaking dessert. Ugh. What about Magic Middles, guys? Who remembers these from Keebler? The good old Keebler elves, guys. The Magic Middles. So these were cookies, shortbread cookies that they put fudge in the middle. Those Keebler elves sure like the fudge around, man. They like the fudge. Keebler Fudge Magic Middles. Neither chocolate fudge cream inside. Neither the chocolate fudge cream inside a shortbread cookie nor the versions of peanut butter or chocolate crust survived. But in the 80s, Fave gets rumored returns. It never did. Tantalizing dead leaks from Walmart and Amazon. So those were good. Oh my God, guys. If it wasn't for fucking Bill Cosby, Pudding Pops. Who remembers Pudding Pops? These were so freaking good, man. One of the best things in the 80s is now canceled today. Bill Cosby. Yeah, the Pudding Pops, man. I love me some Pudding Pops. I actually was just watching a Pudding Pop commercial on YouTube, and Bill Cosby's giving Pudding Pops to young women. And I'm like, no, don't take it. No, run away. Don't take his Pudding Pop. Yeah, so these were Pudding Pops, guys. This one in particular was the mold kit. So you would make your own Pudding Pop. Oh, dang. I didn't even know that was a thing. Make, freeze, and eat. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Better watch out where Cosby putting his pop. Pudding Pops hit the stores in the 70s, but were a staple in the 80s with Bill Cosby as their juvenile promoter. Over time, they were discontinued, and Cosby is in prison. Well, he was. And Cosby is a rapist. I'm just saying. All right. Baron Von Raspberry. What the freaking fracker? Baron Von Raspberry, guys. In 1972, it was saved for Baron Von Redberry, I'm sorry, a World War I German pilot who flew around spreading his berry-flavored oat cereal with berry marshmallows in General Mills commercial that turned milk into fruit punch. Redberry's catchphrase was, Baron Von Redberry is the berry goodest. While pilot Sir Greatfellow, his own fruit cereal replied, "Tally ho, Sir Grape Fellow is the grapest." Oh, Redberry. Baron von Redberry. Turn your milk into fruit punch. I love it. I love it. Can't get away with that now. What about the Bar None, guys? Hershey's Bar None. Who remembers this thing? Hershey's Bar None was introduced to the world in '87, and in Canada it was called Temptation. Made of milk chocolate flavored wafers and filled with chocolate cream. I'm such a child. Then covered with crushed peanuts and coating of milk chocolate. It tried to compete with Twix, the tame chocolate beastie. Candy fell into oblivion. Then it was given a new life with iconic candy reintroduction in 2019. This isn't in mass distribution. You can purchase the revamped from the iconic candy company. Yeah, I'm okay. Without getting into it. Let's see, Swiss cheese. Remember when these crackers were all the rage? You had what were they called? Oh shit! It's like a biscuit. They were like a biscuit. Oh, can't think of it. They were even like, I think the name was something with a biscuit in it. Anyway, let's check out Nabisco Swiss crackers. All right, guys, let's see. In 1980, snack cracker looked like a piece of Swiss cheese, complete with holes, but Americans didn't care. Canadians still has access to these crackers, though. Canadians love their Swiss cheese, guys. Canadians love their Swiss cheese, I guess. Who remembers the Reggie bar, guys? That's right. Reggie Jackson had his own candy bar for a little while. This is when he was chicken and biscuits. There you go. Thank you, Rosie Key. Chicken and biscuits. Love those crackers as a kid. Those were great. Those were great crackers. The Reggie bar, guys. Reggie Jackson killing it in the World Series. They made it his own bar, guys. You heard of the Baby Ruth? Well, we got the Reggie bar. Yankees legend Reggie Jackson was so popular that Standard Brands made a candy bar named after him, which fans used to throw when Jackson was at bat. The mid to late 70s confection had milk chocolates, peanuts, and gooey caramel, similar to the Baby Ruth. And you could get a Upper Deck collector card inside, apparently. Nice. All right, what else we got, guys? We got Danica. What's Danica? Toasted, rolled up on their own 70s Danica toaster snacks, which sort of look like a real pastry. The Toastums of today didn't have the continental flair. Oh, so it was almost like a what are those called? Where you put them in the thing and oh shit, it's like a Pop-Tart but different. Man, my brain is Swiss cheese today, guys. PB Max. I totally remember this, guys. PB Max. Peanut butter and chocolate topped with a healthy oat-filled cookie made with whole grains from a Mars confection that was ahead of its time. Now this describes just about every other energy bar out there. So this was the OG, man. PB Max had a little bit of energy in it. Yeah, had all your proteins and all the stuff. Toaster strudel. There you go. Toaster. Why could I remember that? Freaking Alzheimer's kicking in again. Damn it. All right. What about Kugel? I never heard of this. Chocolate peanut butter spread. Why does it have a weird name? Kugel peanut butter spread. Before seemingly everyone was allergic to peanuts, this spread was from the 70s rule. It came with chocolate version. The closest most of us would get to Nutella for a while, and a handful of other flavors touted as spread that you didn't make your mouth stick together. Well, you got to have it. You got it, homie. I appreciate that. Back to retro, man. Thank you, sir. Aspen soda. I got to say, I don't know what this is. Aspen soda. In the late 70s, when Pepsi introduced a refreshing apple soda called Aspen. Ooh, I like me some apple soda. It was eventually revamped and branded into Apple Slice. Who remembers Apple Slice? Oh, man. Or just Slice in general. The brand also disappeared. A crisp, clear look drink with just a snap of apple. Aspen was gone by 1982. They have like an apple soda now that I really like. You can get it at like dollar stores and stuff. That's really good. What about Fruity Brute? Fruity Brute. Fruit Brute. I like Fruity Brute better. But Fruit Brute, guys. Fruit Brute. Fruit Brute cereal. This was an era with that went off the chart for sugar consumption at breakfast. General Mills introduced fruit flavor frosted cereal plus marshmallow bits in 1971, where a werewolf mascot on the box. Quentin Tarantino sometimes plants this retired cereal as a prop in his movie. While it disappeared from mass distribution, you can still order it through Walmart, where it's back for a limited time. I love that Tarantino uses it in his movies. That's pretty cool. What about the Marathon bar, guys? In the 70s, marathons were all the rage. So in 1970s, Treat was a long brand caramel covered in chocolate, thin and very long, proving the ruler graphic printed on the back of the wrapper. With the name suggested the decade's fad of running and jogging, but old West style marketing. It was tasty but confusing. Chocodiles. Oh my God, who doesn't love Chocodiles, guys? Chocodiles were fire. Oh my God, man, who doesn't love a good chocolate dial? Hostess chocolate dials. Chocolate dial was a chocolate covered Twinkie with a reptilian mascot, Chauncey the crocodile, who claimed it takes a while to eat a chocodile. It didn't. In 1980s, Cult Classic had a 2014 mini reboot when Hostess made it tiny, fun size return. Love me some chocodiles, man. What else we got? Cheese tidbit. Nabisco cheese tidbit. Over time, competitors such as Goldfish and Cheez-Its stole the cheesy goodness thunder. But true fans can move to Canada and return enjoying where they know the Christie cheese bits came from. Watch out for the damn crocodiles. Yes. What about Super Nintendo, guys? Nintendo cereal. Who remembers this? Oh, man, when this broke out, everybody was eating some Nintendo cereal, guys. Gamers may have not eaten up Nintendo cereal system, but a box of paired, crunchy, colorful cereal that promoted Super Mario Brothers and The Legend of Zelda, but not enough. It was game over after 1 year. Yeah, they do that with cereal a lot. You have a trend, you have something famous, something going on, you make a cereal out of it, and then it goes away. Banana Frosted Flakes, Jesus, I want these now. Banana Frosted Flakes, sweet, super sweet Frosted Flakes have never left the cereal. So banana flavor seemed to go too far in the 1980s. The cereal lasted only 3 years. That's fire, man. Banana Frost. I love the way he's wearing the hat too. All right, guys. What about Muggo Lunch? I've never even heard of Betty. Sounds like a Betty Crocker thing. Muggo Lunch, guys. Hearty hot dishes. You make in a mug. In the early 80s in Springfield, Mass., down a few buildings from our house, Boston Road was Hostess discount store when they sold pass out of date stuff. A box of tiny donuts for 10 cents. We need that now. I remember when I worked for Budweiser, the hostess lady would, when they would do discards, she'd be like, help yourself, guys. And we'd load up on that bread, you name it, man. And I remember the driver, I was a district manager, but I worked the truck a couple days a week. And I was working the truck, and he would just, I got kids. It's like, dude, calm down, man. It's just free bread. Got kids. All right, Muggo lunch, guys. Betty Crocker. Remember, you weren't eating lunch unless it was like out of a big lunch box or in a mug or something. You'd be a man's man. Betty Crocker rolled out hot dishes made in a mug in 76. My wife's a magician, says the happy husband who gets the macaroni and cheese version in a cup. Modern microwave versions make this seem less amazing. Okay, so yeah, we didn't have microwaves. Okay, it was a little different. Hickory Farms, the chocolate collection. I don't even remember this. Hickory Farms chocolate bars. These flavored chocolate bars were at Hickory Farms mall stores all across America in the 70s. At least there are still some malls that Hickory does now. Yeah. Dinky Donuts. I don't remember these. This is a cereal? I do remember Dinky Donuts, actually, I think. Anyone out there remember Dinky Donuts? Let's check it out. Early 80s breakfast cereal, Dinky Donuts started advertising by playing the decade's weird business fetish, featuring kids in suits giving expert opinions about Roston cereal made of little donuts. We were kids and were these kids indicted for insider trading. What else we got? Oreo Big Stuff. Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think you are? That's right, Oreo Big Stuff, guys. Kids from the 80s could find this oversized treat wrapped in an individual plastic packaging. You know what? You guys are going to hate me. I was never a Oreo guy. Never an Oreo guy, guys. Just didn't do it for me. Oreos, too much chocolate, too much cream. I know. I'm crazy. But that was it, guys. Oreo Big Stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? Who do you think you are? That's right, guys. We didn't give it to the Squeeze-Its. Those are good. Or the Go-Gurts. Who remembers Go-Gurts? Are they still around? Oh, man. Crazy. All right, guys. I'm going to head on out of here. It's about an hour into it. I'm going to head out, guys. I got some stuff I got to do. We will be back at 4:10 for the 420 show. We're going to be doing an elevated film review of Roadhouse, the new one, guys. We're going to talk old school. We're going to talk new school. We're going to talk Conor McGregor. We're going to talk Jake Gyllenhaal. We're going to talk all the great things, guys. We got Aurora Hayes popping in. We got a great show for you, so make sure you're tuning in at 420. Check out the Mod Squad. Check out Back to Retro Review. Great channels, guys. Check out the Broken Brain of Eric, guys. The Broken Brain of Eric. Great channel. Great conversation over there. You're going to have a good time. So check out all the things, guys. I'm going to get on out of here. Appreciate you. Those likes button, guys. Make sure you're hitting those subscribe buttons. Appreciate each and every one of you. You guys rock. I will be seeing you at 420, guys. Have a great, blessed day. Remember, pay it forward. Breathe in that positivity. Exhale that negativity, guys. We will see you at 4 o'clock, 4:10. See you guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See you guys.